Today on our 2016 Chevrolet Silverado 1500, we're going to be taking a look at and installing the Curt Class 3 Custom Fit Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C13175. It's going to sit right below our bumper, and it is going to be a Class 3 hitch, which is going to give us that 2-inch by 2-inch opening. Now it has a nice reinforced collar, giving it that nice finished clean look. It's going to use a standard 5/8 pin and clip. It's not included in our kit, but you can pick one up on our website using part number PC3. Now as far as the safety chain loops, it's going to have this rolled steel stock style loop on the bottom. And as you can see, we're going to have plenty of room to get most size hooks on or off without interfering with anything. Now our hitch is going to feature a 6,000 pound gross trailer weight rating, as well as a 600 pound tongue weight rating. Now it is rated for weight distribution systems, which is going to jump up the gross trailer weight rating up to 10,000 pounds, and it's going to jump the tongue weight up to 1,000 pounds. Now I do want to mention you always want to double check with the vehicle's owner's manual to make sure it can handle pulling that amount of weight. Now I'd like to give you a few measurements to help you when deciding for accessories for your new hitch, such as a ball mount, bike rack, or cargo carrier. From the center of the hitch pin hole to the outermost edge of the bumper is 4 1/4 inches. Now from the ground to the inside top edge of the receiver tube opening is 19 3/8 inches. Now that we've gone over some of the features, let's show you how we get the hitch installed. To begin our installation, I lowered our spare tire down so I have a little bit more headroom and so that you can see a little bit better. Now if we come up underneath our bumper here, we're going to have 2 bolts, one going up through our frame and one coming down. Now we're going to need to remove these that are holding on our factory bumper beam. Now I'm going to be using a 21mm socket and wrench to take these loose. Now we're going to repeat the same process on the other side as well. Now with an extra set of hands, we're going to put our hitch in place. We're going to be reusing our bolts, and the one that was coming down to the frame is going to go through the larger oval hole here, and our bolt that goes up through our weld nut is going to go through right here. So we can go ahead and lift our hitch into place, aligning the holes. And we can put our hardware in place hand tight just so we can support our hitch. Now if we come to our 2 forwardmost holes, we're going to take our flat washer right here, and it's actually going to go in between the hitch and the frame. So if we just take our hitch, slide it down a little bit, and push our washer into place, and then on top of our frame, we're going to be taking our square block here, we're going to line it up as best we can, then we're going to take our 1/2-inch carriage bolts and drop them through the spacer, the washer, and all the way down to the hitch. Now we're going to repeat that process for the other remaining hardware that's missing on our hitch. Now for our 1/2-inch hardware, we're going to be using the 1/2-inch flange nuts that are supplied in our kit. And for right now, we're just going to put them on hand tight. And also, we're going to be reusing the nut that we took off up front, and we can replace that as well. Now that this side's secure, we're going to go ahead and repeat the same process on the other side as well. With all of our hardware in place, we can go ahead and start snugging up everything. Now for our factory bolts, again, I'm going to be using a 21mm socket and wrench to tighten them up. Now for our 1/2-inch hardware, I'm going to be using a 3/4-inch socket to tighten those up. Now we're going to tighten up the other side as well too. We can come back now, and again, for my 1/2-inch hardware, I'm going to use a 3/4-inch socket, and I'm going to torque it down to the specified mount in the instructions. and we're going to repeat that for all the other remaining hardware. And that'll finish up our look at the Curt Class 3 Custom Fit Trailer Hitch Receiver, part number C13175 on our 2016 Chevrolet Silverado 1500.
Click the link below to shop, learn more, or visit us at etrailer.com.